Thanks everyone. Today I bring you voting video number 81 in the Mandela Effect voting video series. We're going to be covering Steven Seagal, which I always remember being spelled as S-E-G-A-L. Apparently it's always been Steven Seagal, S-E-A-G-A-L, which looks weird. So anyway, I wanted to point out this book here. This is written my life as a Hollywood stuntman. This is someone who knew him personally and wrote this book. I was at home in 1988 when I got a call from Steven Seagal, a then unknown actor. He told me he was going to be making an action film called Above the Law. So then he goes on to talk about it. I had Steven send me the script, and after I read it, I met up with Seagal and Davis. This is someone who personally knew him, should know how to spell the man's name in his book. Now, I apologize. I didn't have a whole lot of time to do the research for this. I have to head out the door, but I wanted to get this video out. I have so many videos to make. There's 500,000 Mandela. I mean, there's just so many. Anyone who denies the Mandela effect, even if they're not experiencing it, is beyond me. They haven't done their research. They're just ignorant of the fact. It's just beyond me. So I wanted to show you here, there's over 1,000 books spelled the way I remember. Steven Seagal, actor Steven Seagal, actor was Steven Seagal, actor Steven Seagal. Okay, on and on and on and on and on. So many books. It's I don't know. Sometimes I'm at a loss for words because I know I was conscious in another universe. I know that sounds weird, but I was conscious somewhere else where things were different, where we had Christopher Reeves, Sally Fields, Donna Summers, Suzanne Summers with 2 M's instead of 1. We had all these other spellings. That was how things were spelled. And so now we have things being this way. I want to go to Google Trends. I think Google Trends is very important. Here we're looking at, let me size this down a tiny bit. Here we're looking at Steven Seagal versus Steven Seagal, which this is the way it's always been in this reality. I don't need comments saying it's always been Steven Seagal. I understand that. I mean, I guess you could say it's always been that way for you. You don't have a memory of the other one. But I understand it's always been Seagal, okay, in this reality. That's what it's always been. I know that. That's not what this is about. It's about me and millions of other people who have memories of this. You go to Google Trends, and just about the same amount of people, sometimes more people, were searching for Seagal than for Seagal. I mean, just the same amount of people searching for, or more, searching for Seagal, S-E-G-A-L, than S-E-A-G-A-L. Something happened in 2009, everybody. I might do just a Google Trend video where I point out 10 of these or 20 of these. Something happened. There was some break. There was some shift. There was something that happened here in 2009. What, you're telling me all of a sudden people learned how to spell this actor's name? I also brought it up. That was in the United Kingdom I was showing you here. I broke it apart. This is the United States. Same thing. About 50-50 people were looking for both spellings. And then all of a sudden, 2009, everyone learned how to spell his name. And you have, 6, 7 times the amount of people searching for the correct spelling. This here should have anybody with the common sense ability to think there's something going on here. What happened in 2009? There was a shift. And people have been waking up to it all along. My major wake up was in March of this year, but I had noticed things last year, like with Jiffy. I thought the label changed, and then I moved on with my life. People have been noticing this stuff over the last 5, 6 years, but I think that maybe the vibration or frequency has really kicked into higher gear, and more people are awakening to this shift that's gone on. This is one man's opinion, okay? You can think it's CERN, you can think it's Satan. I don't care. That's fine. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Okay. This is from all this time, thousands of hours I've been looking at this stuff. This is what I'm thinking about. Okay. I brought up Bernstein. Same thing. Right around 2009. Everyone learned what it really was. Bernstein. But before that, you had like almost half the people searching for one and half people searching for other. Like they were living in both realities, shifting in and out of both realities and universes. And then boom, split, 2009. Something happened, okay? Something happened around '09. I wanted to bring up Febreze. This is in the United Kingdom again. You're telling me post '09, everyone learned how to spell Febreze? You know, the F-E-B, the way that it's always been spelled? And I don't know. It's obvious something went on here. Can someone try and point this out? I mean, if it's all BS, and what happened in '09? Why did everyone learn how to spell everything correctly starting in '09, according to Google Trends? This is the UK again. We'll bring up the United States real quick. Please thumb up the video if you agree with me. If you remember Steven Seagal instead of Steven Seagal. Thumb it down if it's always been Seagal. Here's the United States. Same thing. I mean, look at this. You have twice as many people looking for the wrong spelling. Back in '05, '06. All throughout, let's see. All throughout 2005 and 6 and 7, you always had more people looking for the wrong spelling more than the correct spelling. Then, here comes 2008, 9, boom, and then we have a huge break. 4 to 5 times the amount of people look for the correct spelling. It's like everyone learned how to spell it post '08, '09 here. '08, '09, right around the financial collapse, it's like everyone learned how to, I guess they had to figure out, well, you know, I lost a lot of money, so I better figure out how to spell things. I mean, I don't know. This is just bizarre. Just looking at Google Trends tells us a lot. So that's about it for today. I'm thinking about doing another conspiracy theory video talking about the term. I had someone today comment and say, well, you're a conspiracy theorist, and that's okay, but I'm a realist. And I'm like, what are you trying to say by saying that I theorize about conspiracies? That doesn't have anything to do with this phenomenon known as the Mandela effect. I had this conversation with my wife today. She's from another country, and she speaks Spanish, and I don't think she really knows what conspiracy theory, the connotation it takes on as people say it, and they think of tinfoil hat-wearing people. I don't think she really understands it, so I questioned her on it, and I said, you know, it's somebody who theorizes about 2 or more people planning something illegal or harmful to others in secret. And then I asked her, does that sound like such a far-fetched thing? And she says, well, no. I mean, like 2 people plan on robbing a house down the street or, you know, somewhat. They conspired. It's conspiracies happen all the time. It's normal part of life. So for people to go, oh, that's a conspiracy theory. That's an idea that 2 or more people plan something illegal or harmful to others in secret. Whoa, what a crazy idea that is. I mean, come on, everybody. I hope more and more people start to wake up to this. And I just saw Fox News talking about the Pizzagate, and it came out with their fake news. And they showed one of Elefantis's pictures from his Instagram account. They showed it on TV, but they didn't care to share what people were saying about it, which would make any normal thinking person go, oh, wow, maybe they better look into this. This is kind of creepy stuff. But no, they just show a picture and say, conspiracy theorists use this to say that there's some trafficking going on, child trafficking. I mean, I don't know. I can't even watch that crap, man. It's just, the mainstream media is just total BS, lies. After Sandy Hook, and I investigated that on my own for hundreds of hours, 9/11. You look at these things, Sandy Hook, if you don't know about Sandy Hook, then I don't know. You're still asleep. There's no way around it. I mean, you don't have like 10 to 12 different parents coming out 1 or 2 days after the little kid was just blown apart by tons of bullets, dead. You're going to be jumping around saying, oh, let me get on CNN. Let me get on Fox. Yeah, let me get on and laugh and stuff. And I'm not even going to have red eyes or be crying or not a single tear from any parent. I mean, come on, people. People need to really, oh my gosh. Today's been one of those days. It's been one of those days of being part of the awakening and just looking around and shaking my head at other people. I mean, come on. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. Sorry I went into a rant. I couldn't help it. I've been having all these things go through my mind recently. This was supposed to just be about Steven Seagal or Seagal.